How we doing, guys? Drayson here with SportPerformanceU. A couple videos ago we talked about what throwing warm-up we do with our quarterbacks here at SportPerformanceU. I wanted to talk about one drill in the throwing warm-up that I see some other teams do and some other coaches do that you might want to be a little bit wary of. Some coaches call it dart or quick throw or straight arm or whatever may have you. But the point of the drill is to teach the kids to turn their wrist down when they go to throw. They'll have the kid hold the ball straight up above their head and then turn their wrist down and go ahead and throw. Now, the idea of turning your wrist down and pronating that wrist inwards is correct. So that we do want the quarterback to work on at some point. However, this position is a very compromised one for your shoulder. And the reason is, when you throw, your shoulder likes to use a lot of muscles to help stabilize, and among those muscles are the muscles that help stabilize your scapula, your shoulder blade. You'll see them up through your thoracic spine and up through the top portion of your back. That really helps keep your shoulder in place, okay? When you do this, your scapula is going to do what's called wing off your back, and most PTs will tell you that's not a great thing for stability in the shoulder. And what it does is it puts a lot more pressure on the AC joint and in through the rotator cuff. Throwing is already a very violent motion for your shoulder, and to take out some of the stabilizing muscles is a bit of too big of a compromise for the shoulder. So this position right here to throw from is a little tough, okay? The next thing I don't particularly like about this drill is that you're not really allowed to get any width. Okay, when you get width when you throw, that allows us to use our rotation. Okay, when we go to throw, we talked about we want to rotate our hips through it, and when we get some width here, that allows us to create speed. However, if I have this ball straight up here, I'm not actually using any of the rotation from my hips. Okay, that's why when we put the ball right here, we're not actually creating all the velocity that we could. Okay, I know we all want our quarterback to release the ball nice and high, but right here is still plenty high. Okay, I'm 6'3", that ball's 7.5 feet up in the air. That should be enough. Okay, so to wrap up, this is a little tough on the shoulder, puts a little too much pressure on the AC joint and the rotator cuff, and it doesn't allow us to use all the rotation. Okay. However, the basic concept that we want to be able to turn our wrist down, that's a good one. So maybe if we just compromise by putting the shoulder right there, putting the elbow at 90 degrees, and then turning the wrist down, that should still get the same effect. Hopefully that helps you and your quarterbacks. Thanks for watching SPU. Be sure to check out our website at SportPerformanceU.com.